Happy to be back. Hope everyone's doing good. Alright, well, welcome everyone. It's been a while. Hope everyone's doing good. It's glad to be back. There was a few life things that were going on, so I hadn't been able to stream for a while. At least, now they're resolved for the most part, so we'll get going back to what we were doing. So, if I remember correctly, we were just kind of dealing with everything kind of rotating in and out. We have a lot of rabbits we need to get growing, as well as a good bit of honey bottle. And we have 2 patches we definitely need to fill in with seed. And if I remember right, that was actually one of our big issues. Oh no, not really. But it was, in fact... What's this? Oh, yeah, Zaptec. I missed that. It was in fact one of our bigger issues, mostly because we had to figure out what we were going to put in these 2 larger plots. 3 larger plots. Because we are definitely running out of seeds. You can tell I just kind of ran out of seeds with the carrots as well. But yeah, we're having good problems in the sense of we don't have enough seeds for our crop spaces, but that also means we're producing so much that I'm actually kind of pivoting production too much over. So I actually do gotta focus on making more seeds. Which means, let's get these guys up and running. Start chugging along. I do like to use the mutant crops for this, however, I'm aware that they are also part of a shipping goal that I probably do have somewhere. But, as far as like, just ensuring raw seed production, they are still the best for that. And so I'm going to always probably be using mutated crops. Much to my own inconvenience and detriment, What is it, shoot myself in the foot and then try and run a marathon type deal. Okay. And then this guy. Luckily there's enough of these now where I can just kind of tell them all to start producing their own thing. And then eventually when we get Molevine, I don't know when they're going to put that in, I think it's going to be another update soon. But eventually when we get Molevine, it'll be just another step in the process here. Alright. So they're chugging along. I need to make sure I have plenty of oil. This has actually been kind of a major lifesaver for me lately. Got a lot of stone on me. Yeah, I forgot I was carrying this much stone. What was I doing that for? I think it was to make room originally. Yeah, I think it was to make room. So let's just go right into here. And let's see what else we can quick deposit real quick. Boom, let's get the wood in there. Just trying to lighten the load a little bit. Not by much, since luckily we don't have too much out of our normal payload of stuff. So yeah, the bulk of this session really is just to kind of go back over what I was doing and refresh. Because it's been a little bit of time since I have been on this game. So I just kind of want to make sure like I'm remembering what I was doing overall. I was working on the roads out that way a little bit. What? How'd you get out? How'd both of you get out? Hey, sirloin. That's not cool. That's not cool, buddy. Come it over here. You're supposed to be hanging out with Wellington. Can't believe you, Sirloin. Why you gotta sneak out? Sorry about that. You saw me not bullying my pets, but scolding them. Yeah. And giving them a quick shower, but that's just because they just needed it.
Hey there! What will it be?
Forgot I don't have that much money. Yeah, I don't have much I need.
Pleasure
good.
doing business with you.
Alright. Now give me just a quick second. I think I hear the cat being needy for something. Yeah, cat just wanted some attention. Alright, no big deal. Alright, so back to what we were doing. So. Oh, hey, kitty. Oh, you coming back over now? So you disappear, go start meowing in the corner and want attention now? Come back, come here. There we go. And I forgot about the capacity upgrade on this bad boy.
That should keep it good until tomorrow.
Oh, we got plenty of iron over there too. Might as well do some refining while we're at it. Because it's not like we don't have the ability to smelt all this stuff down. Trip. Ugh.
No worries. Everything looks intact.
I forgot about that. And the fact that
Ready
it's
to
super
go.
easy to trip. You're gonna be the next stack up. I think I have the capacity to pick up all this copper right here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Actually, let me put half of it back because I'm trying to think of what I need realistically this much copper for, and it's a bit excessive. But might as well go with a little bit more. A good thing, right? Y'all didn't see that one, just a miss. Alright. Are we getting full? Oh, we are getting full. Alright. So all those materials.
Stretching the lines,
And
huh?
hop on out here. And we're about that later. Hop on out here though, get some bronze going. And we're short on wood. It's not like we don't have a little mini forest we grew and planted up for this exact reason. And we don't have any wood in storage, do we? Nope. That will be that whole thing's purpose then. Kia! I know tree foo. Yeah. Oh. That didn't happen. Alright, that should be plenty of trees. And I can store up anything I don't use. Yeah, that should be plenty. I'll have to plant up a new little forest patch over there. Kind of went a little ham on that. That should be plenty of standard wood for that. I also was thinking about, oh, all those guys have no water.
Alright, let's get to work.
Well, before I get too distracted, I was going to say I was thinking about changing up the drone port area here, clearing out this little garage where the mech is, building a new one somewhere, and putting that... But like basically making this like a big old little drone port, especially when I get the more advanced drones, which I think is, I want to say the next milestone up. As soon as I get that, that'll make everything a lot easier, because they'll be water more efficiently. I might have to handle them a bit more, but it means I can probably run less of them too. Considering that at that point one's doing the job before. But what I could do as well is keep the same number of drones and get the upgraded ones, because in theory, you didn't see me put up my Poindexter finger there, but in theory we should be able to basically cover the same area a lot quicker, with the larger drones being more efficient. And you know, I wouldn't have to worry about like having to leave the base and go, oh, is everything watered before I go? But also the fact that with the current drones I have, almost everything's done most of the time, like on a normal run if everything's filled up, it's pretty solid. And the fact that now I have the capacity just to fill it up in like one go, it means I don't have to worry about, you know, going back and forth, going to the pitcher plants and then using them. Honestly, those pitcher plants are a lifesaver too. They're just a pain in the butt because they take so long to get growing. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, that was a big yawn. Goodness. But yeah, again, pretty useful. I do like these drones. They have been a godsend in watering this place, especially as they got bigger. You know, granted you saw me earlier kind of going through blasting everything, it definitely makes that part of the process a bit easier. Oh, I bumped it again. These guys are going to need fuel next, but that's going to be pretty easy. If I remember, I have a lot of, I think it's Zaptwig oil I can use. It's one of those oils. I'm not carrying any crops am I? Oh, I guess I was carrying a little bit. Okay, speaking of crops, what can I plant up here? We got potassic soil. Does that make mutated crops if they're nitrogenic? Standard potassic. Can't believe we have some missing patches here.
This will hold it over until tomorrow.
Yep, that looks like all of it. Okay, cool. Oh, mouse. My mouse just died. Pop that battery out. Sorry, everyone. Just a small technical glitch. There we go. Alright. So we got potassic soil. We do any nitrogenic crop's going to be mutated. Any phosphoric crop's going to be high yield. So with that in mind, we already had a lot of ravage go in. We do need mutated carrot. We do need mutated corn. We never have too much corn. This is basically going to be Space Nebraska at the end of the day. Like, if there was one crop that I know I could probably grow in bulk and not have anyone judge me, it'd probably be that. Then again, that's also kind of boring just to grow only corn. There's polar berries, my actual favorite crop in this game. It does help that we can lock onto just about everything now. Alright. I think that was it. Do another quick little swoop over. Oh, yeah, no. And then U, nitrogenic. High yield if it's phosphoric. Do we have enough carrots for that? Oh, we do.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
Oh, that patch doesn't get watered yet. That's this whole patch squared away. This set is phosphoric. So that makes standards. That would be high yield. That'd be mutated. There's definitely way more than that for mutated crops. But what I haven't checked is actually my seed reserve since it's been running. But also it's been filled up since before I got off the game last time too, so... Let's take a quick look over there. Oh, niece sounds like she's upset. It's time for her bedtime though, so makes sense. Gotta wind her down. Alright, yeah. Let's check the seeds real quick here and see what's up. Checking my seeds because I need them. Oh, I can't get that. So, with the chance of doubling every time, that means instead of 25, actually instead of 15, you can make it 30. Okay, that's a pretty solid little output there. It makes it wonder though, does it double it per individual thing? Because then that means in theory I could get like, well, I could always only get 30. Yeah, I was getting too excited about that math. You know what? We definitely have enough Polyberry. It'd make a lot of mutated Polyberry. Like, a lot. Saptwig? What's Saptwig? Nitrogenic? It's gonna be high yield. That might be the move. Because in theory I should have enough of it too. Yeah, I definitely think we have enough. We should... Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was being paranoid about the count. We definitely have enough. I'm very certain of that. Will I have enough fuel to get everything done? Is the question. I should have been paying attention to how many seeds that took. Especially as these patches get this large. Alright. Oh, this is gonna water yet.
Plants all nice and watered.
Alright, come on, drones. Pick up the pace. Big Mech is helping today. We're gonna have to help tomorrow too, now I think about it. Alright. I think that's it for this one. And this one should get Nitrogenic. Let's do Polyberry on it.
Into the soil it
So that
goes.
should be high yield. Because I forgot my crop rotations, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. As soon as I figured that out, that's like something I kind of memorized. Not that it was like super hard, fortunately. Alright. I mean, it could be hard for someone to memorize it, but you know, people memorize different things, right? Alright, I have 11 milestones. Ooh. That is something I need to take a look into. What do I need to send for that? All resources that I need. Well, all major resources that I need. But increases fuel consumption, probably. Ah, yep. Does it give me an amount? Oof, 10%. I might politely not help out with that one and just deal with us possibly getting it later. They need 10,000 wheat and 10,000 ravage. We have just enough mutated ravage to get this one done. Literally just enough. Alright, Alright, so iron frames. Make a mission for that one guy. $10,000. Yeah, now it's just the farming game. Like now we actually have to like bulk up on everything we have, which you know isn't a bad thing. I'd be the last person to complain about that. Yeah, it's just raw production now. What's the weather looking like? Let me check that real quick. Where are they going? Is there more stuff in this water over here? If it's not already grown, that could be a problem. I'm not worried about already harvestable crops. I'm worried about the ones that I just put seeds in now that I think about it. They're more sensitive to that not having water. Alright, cool. I think we're good. So this will be the next one up. High yield ravage. I need to scooch you. There we go. Alright. And that'll be a next day harvest right there. After I check the weather, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be windy still and foggy and all that for like the next couple
Some
days.
things you just have to do
If I
yourself.
remember right, that was actually the big pain in the butt of me getting this. Oh my gosh. Yep. Alright, well, could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be. I remember the Legacy Edition, didn't they have like weed spore attacks or something like that, where like every couple days like you just have like spores fall from the clouds and like mess up your crops? That was kind of cool
Time
too.
for some manual labor.
That'd be something I wish they'd bring back. At least as like a little optional thing if you wanted it in there or not. Let's make... Oh, that's probably too much. No one really uses the mild fodder now that I think about it. It's what's in the sour and... sweet. Yeah, that should be plenty. Alright, to bed.
Hey, hope you're well this fine morning. Don't forget to water your crops today. Otherwise, it'll be a bit tough for them to grow.
Yeah, it'll be tough because they'll die. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so I was coming over here for the iron frames. That's one mistake I did kind of make when I moved everything around production-wise, is I put the assembler inside deeper so I can't get it. Oh, I can get it. Cool. I thought I goofed. It wouldn't be the first time I did something like that. It definitely won't be the last. I'm human. I'll own up to that. I definitely goof. Speaking of which, though, we need to make sure these guys have plenty of food. Let's get them to carrot oil. And top them off. This basically is like the morning routine now, at least for the next few days in game, is make sure these guys are fueled up, make sure they have water, because it gives me a little bit of time to just do whatever in the meantime. I kind of did whatever the other day too. Still had enough time to get everything watered. yeah, so kind of is settled into the, not the daily grind, but the daily routine. Makes it easy. Go in, top these guys off. They usually last like 2-ish days. Harvest the carrots and the radish, because I need to find out what I can put in that far field over there. At least hopefully have enough seeds to put in that far field. I'm starting to get into the seed crunch where not only do I need to have major crop production, but I need to have major seed production too. I need to get the seed economy I have going, but you know, that's easier said than done most times. Now I think about it, for a lot of my streams I've been saying, oh, seed economy this, seed economy that.
Plants all nice and watered.
But there were definitely a few that got wiped out. But it's mostly just because it means I can like just keep growing stuff. Anything else missing? Right there.
Stop shooting.
Okay, good. Maybe a couple plants that are a day behind. Worst comes to worst, when I harvest, I'll just either accidentally get sprouts or whatever. Oh, this one has no fuel. That would be a problem. Alright. All those are good to go. Let's get to harvesting. That's right, I got this upgraded. Actually, that's a valid question. Do I have the other version so I can slap on another 2x thing to make it way bigger? So I should do all that in one pass. Alright, let me see here. Ooh, someone on the chat. Yeah, it's early access, and it's pretty it's pretty fun. You do have to pay for it, though. Do I have the Mark 1? Okay. That's why I need to get the Mark 2. And I'm just shy of the power limit to be able to handle that. That's what that was. The whole thing was about, now that I remember. Alright, yeah, that's right. Power limits. That's why I didn't do it last time, or I didn't push for it as hard as last time. Alright, well, let's get harvesting anyways. Alright, yeah, so let's just chugging along. We'll get those carrots harvested as well, and the wheat. Luckily, 3 patches to harvest is not that bad. I already got like, oh my gosh, like 1,500 from that. Okay. It also does give me an idea too how big these patches are. I am getting high yield, so I'm already getting twice as much. So this is like, that was like 700 some odd. Some of the next set of upgrades I have to get finally is going to have to start to being fuel efficiency. Alright. So 15 plus 11, that's about 36. So roughly, there is half of 36. That's going to be, oh my gosh, there's about 1,800 individual plots about in this. Assuming other doubling and other math errors didn't occur, which I'm not a mathematician, and I just like doing quick math, so there probably is more than that. It's really good to know roughly how much space you have, that way you know how many seeds you're going to be burning through every time you want to fully plant something up. And that's been kind of my conundrum, because I haven't been paying attention to that as much as I should, but you know, been making it work. And that's all you can really do sometimes in these types of games. Because I could, you know, bust out the spreadsheet, go real accountant on this, but you know, where's the fun in that? Aw, dang. I'm not gonna hit that, am I? Oh no, yeah, I passed it right through. Here. Let's send off that mutated ravage load. And fire. I still wonder how those things land, like, it'd be kind of funny in a future update, like, we can order stuff from them, so for example, like, that lava plant would be like, hey, I need a bunch of steel bars, and, you know, they send it to me, but like, literally how I'm shooting the cannon off to them, they do it here, and like, just like crashes somewhere outside the base, which would be kind of cool. I think it'd be kind of cool. We almost have 10,000 wheat.
Stop shooting!
Oops. Might as well get away with doing another round of wheat on that.
Nice. This will hold it over until tomorrow.
Just chugging along, getting all this stuff squared away. Alright. That should at least help out the drones a little bit. Hit the other ravage patch over there. Oh, the carrots! Oh my gosh, I forgot about them. The biggest patch, I think, on the... No, this is the biggest patch. Well, second biggest patch. Actually... This is the biggest patch. Yeah, the biggest patch on the farm. I almost forgot about it. Oh yeah, it is the biggest. It's a good thing I kept it as potassic soil. Note to self, however, that means if I do have big patches like this and I want to at least put something in it to keep it all uniform, I should put in the same type of crop. That's like a note to self more than anything else.
That should keep it good until tomorrow.
Dang it. Alright. Last pass. Everything's looking pretty good on the farm, honestly. I'm liking it. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting everything squared away, chugging along. Oh! Oh! I usually don't catch you this time of day. And now that I know where your eggs drop, I'm gonna go get it. So, turns out that that monster, well, not a monster, I call it the angel, but it's like the Leviathan or something like that in the wiki. Either way, she drops eggs, and it's always within relation to your base. So originally when I was looking for these, I was trying to find them, where's the map? Around here, because I had set up a base here, and that's where they landed up. They landed somewhere around here. However, because we're here, she's dropping them somewhere like in here, but they roll down the hill and end up somewhere in this spot here. So I can always just go over there and get them. And it took me the longest time of trying to track those down to figure that out. But it's always in relation to like where your base is. So, at least that's what I found when it comes to the golden eggs. I don't know if there's like a algorithm to it, plot, planning, whatever, but that's what I've found has been the pattern and trend. And since these guys are pretty much good on water and they're doing their job, that means I can make a quick run and do that. Oh wait. Probably fix that up first. The only one I got. Oh yeah. That's better than nothing.
Alright,
let's go.
Let's get to work.
Alright, now we know exactly where it's at. It's going to be a lot easier to get there. And if the roads I put in last time already helped, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Heck yeah. Oh, this is pretty fun. I forgot how intricate I made this road. It's almost like a Mario Kart track. Where's my blue shell? Oh my gosh! I kind of deserve that. Alright. Yeah, we're just cruising now. Kinda happy I made this little trail too. I'm gonna have to do it with the other path as well. Alright, so one of two things is gonna happen. Either there's going to be a rock slide or there's not going to be a rock slide. My general observation is there's always a rock slide, so I'm assuming there's going to be one. But that egg should land somewhere by those crates over there. Oh, there it is. Alright. Okay, yeah, just on the other side of the bridge. So yeah, that's where my trail stops. And that was just kind of because, you know, I didn't really need anything from the grasslands like that at the moment. Alright, but let's see what happens. Let's head back home. We're gonna have a rock slide. There's proof of the last one. Man, there's really a lot of proof of the last one there. Oh, surprise. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised. One thing I definitely know I do need to update though is definitely my fuel efficiency, especially now because I do have a lot of things that burn a lot more fuel. You know, I have the transform modes, I have the siege shooter, I have just general mobility, which is, you know, boosted by the fact that I have a lot of like just smaller attachments and all that. Gotta make the mech start to go green, right? Oh, sorry, wormies. Oh gosh. Look out. Come on, that was barely a crash. That was like a gentle tap. Okay, that was a crash, I'll admit. Skirt.
Why, look who it is.
Why is everyone over here in the corner? Oh, sorry everyone. Alright. Well, we did just pick up that egg. We might as well just toss it in there. Oh, one of the 6. Is there... Yeah, I don't want to storm away. What did I pick up inventory-wise? Mutated wheat and the carrots. And a lot of plant fibers.
Buying or selling? Make
I
your
don't remember how or why I got plant fibers. And... I'll take all those.
Nice choice.
Oh.
Deal.
Hmm. Any blueprints? Oh, nothing.
See you.
Alright. Oh, I should see if there's another order I can knock out real quick. Should be pretty close to the carrots. Or did I finish that order series? I think I did. I don't have to grow carrots if I don't want to anymore. Okay, well that's good to know. I can definitely start knocking out the zap twig stuff because that's gonna be easy. I might be able to get a couple just by sitting here. Let it blast away for a little bit. So the reason to go carrots now is for the oil for concrete. Which is good to know. Yeah, I think I knocked out the carrot milestones like, I want to say 2 sessions ago. It's been a while, so I can't really say for certain. Definitely get that one squared away. Let me do these small ones, because this is just too easy to get done. Yeah, they're just gonna get a little bombardment from me for a while. What's his name? Pilaris Ferris or something like that? Oh, not you, not Captain Green. It was... Tempest? Yeah. Yeah, Pilaris Ferris, okay. I appreciate the bit of flattery he's given, but you know, that also kind of hurts my enthusiasm in the frontiersmanship, because like, well man, we gotta be out here kind of together. You telling me I'm tougher than you? Like, oh no. It took me like a good bit of time to build all these farms up.
Plants all nice and watered.
Yeah, I'm just seeing right now if I actually can just keep on knocking out some of these, because... Oh yeah, super easy. Maybe not that part, but definitely this one. Boom. And boom. Okay, well, luckily, and it's kind of funny now, I just thought about it too. We're kind of already getting into the late game type mode where essentially we're still building and farming, but our numbers are so large too that like we have to farm different now as opposed to before. Like I might even do, well, I don't want to do a monoculture because that'd just be boring. And that's a lot of seeds. But that also means, you know, focusing on growing mutants. So, for example, this nitrogenic is going to be mutated phosphoric plants. And I think there's an order for mutated Ravage too, if I remember right. Yes, there is. Oh, they still got carrot. Okay. I was gonna say, I swear I could have saw a carrot shipment somewhere. A little close to that one. I think that might be like the terminal thing, is like it's a big number and then that's it though. Like I think if I manage to get this one for the wheat, that's it for wheat afterwards. Speaking of which, we might as well test it out. You know, since wheat grows quick anyways, and I accidentally cycled past it. There we go.
Into the soil it goes.
Alright. So then over here. Hey, wait a minute. Nah, I have the same number of seeds as the year I was born. Did y'all finish up that quickly? Good. I have to be somewhat conservative though on what I do have, because I need to make sure I actually have enough. Okay, I can work with these numbers. This is phosphoric. Needs to be mutated. Anything else? Or high yield nitrogen crops, but I don't think I planted. Oh, I did plant a polyberry over there.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
Oh dang, already out of fuel like that. That's your guys' whole job, is just keep producing that. Once again, it's Raspberry. That's it. Yep, so Ravage and Polyberry. That's also low-key the reason why I keep on having those around. And those produce the other more exotic oils as needed. Ouch.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this field was watered all the way. Making sure. Alright, cool. I think this is gonna be another mutated patch. Nope, high yield. High yield, okay. Lots of honey bottle coming from this corner. honestly, that might be what we do for the next few sessions, is just grow up some plants, watch everything go, store it away as appropriate, and then just wait. And over here, assuming we have the time, some standard polar berry.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Nice. Oh, it's a little oblong. I was like, why does it seem like there's something off here?
Stop shooting.
There we go. Yeah, we'll have a couple. 3 mutants. Come on. Alright. What's at the bottom of that tree? It's just a... Oh, it's the refuel thingies. I was like, what the heck is that? Alright. I think that's good for this one. We'll call it a night, have this next set of crops come in, and see what's up. We should be able to harvest a little bit more, and yeah. I should close the door. Alright, day 88.
Nothing like a good night's rest. The weather's real nice. Let's get out there and seize the day.
The spoiler berries are ready to go. The chromates is ready to go. I knew there was going to be a kind of a combo crop there, so I'm not stressing too much on that. Loom bloom's ready to go. Nice. Yeah, a lot of stuff ready to go. Let's take a look at everything. Yeah, it's a pretty solid little reinvigoration of the farm. All the drones are going to need water again. I feel like that's kind of like the daily routine at this point. There we go. But yeah. Sweet, everything's back up and running. I'll have to get on top of that water crisis, but you know, that's relatively easy. Get everything running. Let's see about getting this wheat order filled out. especially since it's just right there. And we have a chance of doubling our crops on top of whatever we harvest with that one, like, decoration perk. Yeah, the one that pops up with that little wheat symbol. It means at least one of the things we picked up got doubled. Ouch.
Wake up, little plant.
Alright, so that should be more than enough. Oh, where? I was like, where's Houston? Alright. That's 10,000 wheat. It took a lot of time to grow that. Please tell me I'm done with the standard wheat from y'all. That's enough to let open several bakeries. Alright, let's see. You're killing me. 2,500 or 25,000. Okay, I'll work with this somehow. Crying a little bit on the inside, but what I can do at least is probably get the Mark II field harvester.
Stretching the legs, huh?
That's a good question. That is even better. Let me mark you as a mission. There's gonna be a couple little projects looks like I'm gonna have to do. So I have to get a new left leg. I didn't realize that it was underpowered for what it was, but that works out. I'm gonna have to do the Mark II. All these should be relatively easy missions from the look of it. Let's see, arm-wise, I think I'm at the best I can get for the engine. Yeah, I'm at the best I can do for the engine, but in that same vein, I want to make like 2 of those. So this is going to get slapped with the 2 efficiency, well maybe a 3 efficiency, bring it down to 12%. Up that. That's, what is it? Oh my gosh. Here we go. So that's 25, 50. So for that I would lose 150 capacity. Get back 1, so I'd lose 125 capacity. Yeah, and then slap another capacity. Oh, let's do another hauling here. I haven't even looked at the arms. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm strategizing on my upgrades a bit too much. What missions do we got? Oh my gosh. Alright, well let's do the leg first. Steel parts and steel frames. Easy. We do have plenty of those floating around. So 5 of those. 5 of those. So the leg can be made. Steel electronics. Fuel efficiency, I can make 4 of those now. Iron electronics for the capacity. So 8 of those. Iron frames, I need 5. I put probably too many tasks up. Got enough for that. Enough for that. Okay, I got enough for everything. Why did I do carrying capacity 1? Let's do 2. Oh my goodness. Leg. And transform mode. So you get all the mods taken out. You get all those mods slapped in. Got 20 power to play with. They're basically the same. You. All these taken out. That gets equipped. You get everything put in. And that makes it a little bit wider, so that's by how much? Good grief. Oh, it's gonna be wide. But that's exactly what we need. So, engine. Okay. 12 power to play with. Good. That might be good and put hauling on those guys. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let's see what the damage is. 500 capacity, okay. I think it drops a little bit, but nothing too much. I don't know if it feels like I'm using less fuel. I'm gonna already run out here in a little bit. Alright, well, before I get too in-depth in today, I'm actually gonna hop off here. Thanks again for anyone watching the stream, really appreciate it. definitely gonna be getting back into the swing of things. It's gonna be Sunday at like 10:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be doing another stream, and that's when we're actually gonna properly get back into the swing of getting stuff done. It's gonna be mostly just filling out orders. So the fact that we have a few crops we can harvest before, well, like initially when we get on the session, is gonna help out a lot, keeping that pace going. So yeah, we'll go from there. All right. Well, hope you guys had a good one. You guys have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. You know the deal. All right. Hope you have a good one. Peace.